What is up, guys? This is King Cards, and welcome back to another episode of King of Amalur. And, well, I better sell some shit.
I miss her so much.
Why? Exciting, isn't it? A fae living in the village like an ordinary person? Some excitement for a change.
Text like that. Not really facing anything that needs that.
Nice talking to you. Don't trust the monks.
These people really don't like those monks. Easy to misinterpret. The wind. Fate's arbor. Twinned souls. Fate's eyes. Fate's snout. The night. Fate's mallet. Fate's brand. Fate's edge. Infernal helm. The moon. Spinning Tom's anvil. Drew too near. Alright, vigilant. 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 Servant of the ways of fate knows well the value of constant vigilance. Imminent. 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 Fate may be unalterable, but those discern its path soonest profit most. And pensive. 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 All who desire to enjoy fate's favors must become students of its ways and follow closely its motions.
Don't be a stranger. Perhaps one day the nightmares will cease, and I again will be my own man, body and soul. Until then, I have Gisela.
It will be a long road forward with Camden. He has suffered much, but we have each other. That is more than we had before. Goodbye.
look at that. There. I have to go back this way.
Well, if it isn't my champion come to see the fair maiden again. What brings you here, stranger? Pleasant travels.
Bullet shield. That wasn't too bad. So they do regrow. That's good to know. Ballads library, huh? Alright, whatever. I'd better go to my home first. much it'll sell for, if they sell for anything. If they do, I might sell purples. The hell is that? Agartha Deluxe. Guess we're gonna figure out where that is. I don't think I've gone in this direction yet. Oh, great.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tirin to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokalfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Losalfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tirin, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage.
Cash Cranwan.
I say, isn't there anything we can do about all this uncivilization in these lands? We have magic and weapons. Should be easy work. But you could fit the bill. I'm part of an expedition to the teeth of Naros, and we need another to come with us on the journey.
Come on in, cat. Come on. Okay. You don't want anything? Damn cat doesn't even want to come in. I'm gonna leave the door open. The heaters worked pretty fine. Alright, yeah, I should keep it nice and warm without blowing directly on me.
The
Catch
Cranwins
Cranwin.
helped found the Order of the Ash. Our caliber of spells is matched only by our
Catch
fortitude,
Cash
as I'm sure you've heard. This
Expedition.
is rather base work for one of my stature. But if rumors of this southern land are true, then even among the Cranwins, I'll be reputed.
Sverry
The
Brown.
Varani woman? Helix seems to respect her, but I've a feeling she'll cheat the lot of us before this is through.
Excuse me. Teeth of
An
Narrows.
ominous name. Naros is a troll god. If this is a place trolls believe to be hallowed ground, then what are we getting ourselves into?
What's this expedition?
It's as I said, we're going to the unexplored land south of Dallentarth. They're said to house unimaginable wealth. Our coffers will thank us when we get there. If you need more information, find our camp near Ettinmere and speak to our leader, Helic.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Infamnir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
There ain't no fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere. Ugh, can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph.
Snag home.
I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Even the Ettin leave me be. Used to be this was Holmes Lake. But I lost my wife Imelda to fever and my nephew abandoned me to go to Dyden Hill. And now I'm just a man content to die in the house my family built here years ago. They're hostile enough normally, but of late it seems like a couple have become struck with divine inspiration. Kind that makes the Ettin go to war. If they keep this up, we might have an Ettin war party on our hands. If only someone might take care of those shamans first.
Ettinmere.
Not much here anymore besides the Ettin and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often.
You've met a
I
nymph.
can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettinmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd search, but the monsters will rip me to shreds.
I can kill the
I
monsters.
bet you could indeed. But that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear mask. I need to prepare. You best
Bear
start by
mask?
the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere.
It's,
Go on now.
It's gonna be like
I will ready
Cappy
myself
or
for the wedding
something,
and then
isn't it?
catch up to you.
Kappa. Right.
And I've seen a few fine women in my day. Even met a fey woman in Gorhart long ago. But that nymph, she's something else. Her skin's lustre, her heaving prow and ample stern. Except for the fishy parts, I mean. But even so, I've fished this lake enough that the form is, pleasingly familiar.
I don't like that. Where can I find
I was to meet her at the old pier. But the gentle creature got scared by the monsters, no doubt. I first laid eyes on her from the cliff overlooking the lake, to the south. I bet if you head south, you'll still find her. Please, find my nymph.
Avison
Only one head, by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end. I'm here from Odessa on business. The rest of my expedition was wiped out by the Ettin.
Ensign home.
Can't say I know all that much about the old man, other than he's a fisherman here in Ettinmere. He's quite a hospitable man, though. He let me stay here without much question. Their impudence seems tied to their devotion. From what I can tell, a small number of prominent shamans are rallying them. If someone had a head on their shoulders and a blade, then toppling those shaman would help pacify the area.
Ettinmere.
I came here strictly for research purposes. This is not a place many people would come on their own accord.
What are you doing out here?
I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow.
Oh, those are
I've spent the
daggers, I'm
last
pretty sure.
decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Ettin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delak by an ancient, powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do.
I can recover
I
them.
have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delak. It seems they're now a trophy of the Ettin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
There are Shine and Shadow.
My research has tracked them to Delak. There is talk of an ancient guardian. From the looks of this place, it's likely some Ettin.
What the fuck? Is that a fucking death claw? What the shit? The hell rips apart a death claw? Asshole.
There she is, my lovely bride. I am all dressed and prepared for our wedding. Thank you, stranger. Bless you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to seal my bond with a ring and a kiss. Any last words for a crusty bachelor?
I don't see a nymph.
My nymph! She just fouled that disgusting Ettin with a glance. Beauty kills even the beast, so they say. Did you not see her wiggle her way to the cliff overlooking the lake? It's where we first met, you know. A grand spot for our union. Well, friend, if there's nothing else, I'm off. You're welcome to witness the event if you care to.
Delusional insect.
Wait a moment. That's no nymph. That's not the graceful creature I fell in love with. You were good enough to go along with an old man's wishes. Might I ask one more of you? I want you to kill that beast, to preserve the memory of my bride. And I'll see you rewarded if you do.
Why does it need to die?
You've seen the chaos and destruction the thing has caused. It's a demon of the waters. Not only that,
shit.
but to think I ever loved that thing. It's shameful. Please, it burdens my old heart. I'll reward you for the work. I promise you that much. Just see it gone. I'd rather not talk about it, stranger. My personal failings tend to make me upset. Farewell.
What is the nymph? Oh! Hi. Look, we don't have to actually be enemies, okay? Whoa! Impolite! Balin's helm.
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Passion.
That's the end of that, then. I'm sorry for roping you into such a task, stranger. It's just... you see enough sadness in your life, and you see chances for happiness wherever you look. Now for your reward. Take my wedding ring. Based on Imelda's memory long enough. Seems fair I give up what hasn't been taken. I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Used to be this was the Holmes Lake. And now I'm just an old man content to die in the house my family... They're hostile enough, normally. If they keep this up, we might have an Ettin... Not much here anymore besides the Ettin and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often. It ain't much. Just a small charm that she had when we were wed. When fever took her, I mounted it on her grave. And then one of those two-headed bastards pried it off. Carried it to the lake, giggling like a pair of fools. Wouldn't dare follow the beasts there. But if you... well, you've helped me enough.
I can get that charm.
Thank you. You're a kind soul indeed. The Ettin took to the shore as soon as I saw him. He's somewhere on the lake's edge, I'm sure of it. One of those Ettin took it and headed south, along the shore. He's somewhere on this lake. I know that much.
Alright. Artifacts, find the missing charm. Contact the expedition. Who do I? Alright. I need to stop before I continue in this area. Crazy fisherman of Ettinmere. It looks valuable. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Quests. Plague shield first. Fucking jogging simulator. Oh, cool. The plants that respond to magic.
I'll be standing here till the last boggart shatters.
Plague shield.
It's the only thing for blood plague. Shame it's so damned hard to make it.
When was your last
I
rest?
swore I would stand here and keep them safe. But you may be right, friend. I couldn't say how long I've gone without a rest. Won't do much good if I'm too weak to fight off boggarts, will I?
Thank you.
Perhaps there's some hope.
You're welcome.
Damn tough son of a bitch. You boys have fun.
By Matharu, I am growing worried for Brother Fallon. The day is come and gone, and he still has not returned. I swear it, he has the heart of Hadwin himself. A remarkable mind for herbs and medicines as well.
Gorhart.
A goodly sort of village, though it does not have the tranquility of Dyden Hill.
Matharu.
Why, the great god of order, who makes the seasons to turn, life to rise from the ground, and death return to it. We have devoted our lives to this service.
Plague.
Yes, we have heard of the sad affliction that has struck Dyden Hill. Thus it is when nature strays from order.
St.
It may
Hadwin's.
not have the luminous pomp of St. Odwig's, but then St. Hadwin was a modest apostle of Matharu. Our worship centers on our prayer beads and the practice of cutting and clarifying shards through sage crafting.
He was killed in the forest.
Killed? Oh dear. Well, he is with Matharu now. I hesitate to ask, but did you happen to take his prayer beads? Terrible if they were left to lie there with him.
Are these his prayer beads?
Why, yes, they are. And so he is dead then? Well, he has joined Matharu. You should know we have a tradition. Rather than bury prayer beads, they are passed on to some other believer. Tell me, do you adhere to Matharu's creed?
What is Matharu's creed?
To honor and uphold the forces of order and good. Our religious mission is to see chaos and suffering laid low beneath Matharu's hammer.
You'll just take my word for it.
You have acted well and honorably thus far. It would be wrong of me to distrust you now.
No, but I support the creed.
Matharu is not a jealous power. You are still a child of order if you do good. Keep the beads and do as I tell you. At each mission, Odwig's, Edric's, and our own, there is a special shrine to Matharu. Go you and pray at each one, and the power of Matharu will grant your beads great and greater strength.
Brother
We
Fallon.
mourn our brother's loss, and yet in our sorrow we acknowledge that death is part of life's pattern.
St.
A
Edric's.
lovely mission far to the south in the depths of the Shee. It's been many years since I've been there, I'm afraid.
She.
The heart of the Feyland, some say. Fey magic is certainly at its thickest there.
St. Odwig's.
A much larger mission in Gorhart to the west. They are unmatched in venerable years of service. I like to think what we lack therein, we have in humility, in purity.
What do I do with these
Pray
beads?
the shrines of St. Edric's, St. Odwig's, and before this very mission. At each one you pray, the beads will be improved. Matharu watch and guide you always.
A newcomer. What brings you to our humble mission? You have heard of our remarkable shards and gems, perhaps? Are you a follower of Matharu, here to worship?
I follow Matharu.
I see a flaw in your truth, stranger. Yet Matharu's guidance may right this imperfection, if you accept it into your life.
Brother Fallon.
Our brother's death is a hard lesson. We must meditate to see beyond the sorrow, as does Brother Udo. It is a
Sagecraft.
beautiful lesson in the ways of Matharu. Each gem carries within it his influence. Untouched, you can see the light of peace working in a perfect symphony. A shard is but one raw image of this perfection, refined by our imperfect hands.
St. Hadwin's.
Behold our unassuming mission, pure and simple as the very first waters. Brother Ansel and I devote our hours to shards and gems, while the others tend garden and shrine. All of us pray upon our beads.
Brother Ansel.
He is a man of few words, but he is gifted at the Sagecrafter's table.
Come for our sage crafting? I can help with that. Anything else, speak with Gamian or Udo.
Fallon.
He has joined Mitharu now, peace upon his soul.
Yeah, man.
We are kindred spirits. We see Mitharu in gems. We seek holiness in refining them.
Sage crafter.
Brother Gamian says it best, but in the art of working gems is all the glory of Mitharu.
Saint Hadwin.
We have quiet, order, and a sage crafter's bench. What more could I desire?
Udo.
The news of Fallon's passing will be hard on him, I am afraid.
Filled with lost lore and dozens of techniques, this book will grant permanent bonus to Sagecraft skill if whoever reads it. This book, your Sagecraft skill is permanently increased. First of I found morning prayer. I would like to steal both of these.
Brother Fallon, dead then? A shame. He should never have left the mission.
Is it true? Brother Fallon died upon the road. Mitharu, by your clouded tears, save us.
I think crafting weapons and stuff is going to be my thing. You can't prove it was stolen.
Greetings! Brother Udo's eyesight is not what it was. That's why I handled the gems.
Have you visited all 3 shrines? In Brother Fallon's memory, I recommend you do so. Mitharu guide you.
damage versus Niscar. Not worth it. You think he'd run away from the creature throwing fiery weapons of death? You know, the spinning magic fire blades? I know I'd fucking run. I'm going to fuck you all up.
Waters of Loch Dyden.
Loch Dyden.
Yes, what?
Got to rest. Got to keep up my strength.
The she.
She. You're nearly standing in it. It's the living wood, heart of the Feylands.
Brother Fallon dead on the road. Oh, what is this town coming to? At least you have the plague shield. It will last for a while yet, at any rate. Thank you, and bless you so very, very much. If you have a need for healing, do come back.
Other found.
Oh dear, that is an old stone. These days, it's almost common to lose a friend, and I'll tell you, he was a dear one. He'll be
So you just
sorely
talk
missed
shit
here up at
naturally.
the mission.
Okay.
Me with thorough keeping.
Luminitza.
Well, she made no friends when she first settled here. Don't know which had less sense in their noggins, her or the crafter lot. And what I'd like to know is, why didn't she see it coming? Well, on your way with you.
What the hell am I hearing?
Guess what? Guess what?
Got the trembles again, my dear. They won't go.
Whatever it is, it's out there somewhere. It's very confusing. No idea what it was.
Is plague or thunder? The craft hall's doors are always open.
Plague or thunder, the craft hall's
Good evening.
Oh, Star Camp. That's where the travelers are. Good, because I need a fence.
Looks like a nice cut of meat just fell into our laps. Welcome to the Traveller's Camp, Dove. So, I don't want to think you've stumbled on our camp by accident. Go on, ask. Ask to join our merry number.
Why should I join the travelers?
Well, I've seen fist-sized rubies, living people made of vines, and I've even seen a Jotun cry. But this is a first. Why join? The Travelers are renowned rogues, thieves, and all-around good folk. If you live in the shadows, away from the law, we're for you. You want riches? We'll help you take them. You want fame? They'll sing songs of you forever. Want adventure? Look no further.
I'm interested in joining.
I thought by the look of you that you might. I have a good feeling about you, but some feelings count less around here than they should. I'll send you to the camp's leader, Krilgarin. She'll get you on your way.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Wait a minute. Marcus Samok. There you go. Damn it.
Tell me, stranger, have you seen a young man lost in these ruins? Maybe with two lovebirds who can't take their eyes off each other. I will not settle for the fate of common living. There is treasure in these ruins. I will find it and retire to the life of comfort I deserve. We thought we'd find peaceful ruins flowing with forgotten gold. No, it's just sprites and brambles and blathering fae.
Lovebirds.
When we lost Turin, Marga and Arain wanted to go off on their own. Fine by me, I knew what they were after. They weren't any help anyway. Did you meet that impossible fae, droning on about flowers and seasons? I don't think he heard a word I said to him.
A young man?
Turin. We were separated while exploring the ruins. I need to find him.
Who are these people?
They're my friends. We came into these ruins together, but I wonder if any of us will get out again. I'm sure he's fine, but if you do find Turin, please send him this way. I need that damned scroll of his. My friends and I were separated while exploring the ruins. I especially need to find a young Almain named Turin. He has a scroll that I need.
Scroll.
It's nothing. A contract of sorts. This venture was supposed to fill our pockets with coin. Now I'd count us wealthy if we all make it out alive. One moment he was beside us, and the next he was gone. It's just like him, the big oaf. I should have known not to bring him along. And if you do find him,
Watch you stay in wet places. Assholes.
everything's ruined. Turin's lost and Jedda's gone off. And Orain's been turned into an antelope.
Look,
I wish we'd never listened to Jeddah. No treasure's worth this. To be honest, I don't really want to find treasure or be rich. I just want to settle down on a farm somewhere with Orain and raise lots of children. Why did he have to follow his friends to this cursed forest?
Orain builds some.
Well, you know. My mother said Varani's men's hearts forever wander, but not my Orain. Oh no.
Turin and Jetta.
She never found Turin? She won't be happy. See, he had the scroll and... really, it's not my place to say. This was all Jetta's idea. All her fault.
An antelope?
Lorraine went into those bushes. I heard a yell and saw a flash of light. Then an antelope came out wearing Lorraine's silver necklace. My grandmother told me about places like this. How sprites would ensnare young men and turn them into forest creatures. I just know that's what's happened to Lorraine. But he ran off before I could catch him. Please help me look for him.
You sure he's an antelope?
Absolutely. My grandmother told me all about it. One story tells of a man who entered the forest seeking a special flower for his beloved, but a sprite cursed him to wander the forest as an antelope until his true love gave him a kiss.
I'll help you.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done. The antelope, Lorraine, I mean, he ran off north into the ruins. You have to find him.
Sprites.
My grandmother told me all about them. There was once a man who entered the forest, but a sprite cursed him, and he was forced to wander. He ran north before I could catch him. I called and called, but he didn't come back.
I feel like I remember this quest, and I think Lorraine might just be a dick. I would have accepted those missions, so I'm gonna get on to this. Krilgaren.
The dust of the road rises to meet you, Wanderer. Welcome to Star Camp.
Krilgaren, Knave of Coins.
I am Krilgaren. I am unfamiliar with the title of the Knave of Coins, but as I understand, it grants me responsibility for this camp and its travelers. I know the lands and shadows and winding paths the travelers use. I heed no law or creed of property. For that, I am given leadership.
Grim
When
Onwig.
others feared to even speak to Faye, Grim came and introduced me to the travelers. Ever since, a more stalwart ally I cannot think of.
Star Camp.
This place has been walked by many, and this copse was hollowed ground once. We maintain it.
The Hierophant.
You are young among our number. I would not color your perceptions of the Hierophant with my own.
Travelers.
We are many things, but what the travelers are to most are thieves. We follow our own way.
Grim Onwig Center.
Then Grim has appraised you and found you of worth. But there is another you must appease, our guide, the anonymous Hierophant. Go to the Hierophant shrine in our camp and pray, as all travelers must. We have many freedoms and one chain. A traveler lives by his or her hands and guile. You must do the same. Trader Haydn sells items to supplement these skills if you need.
Pray to the Hierophant.
Travelers have clever hands, but they are useless without the Hierophant, whose eyes guide us, a gift upon which we've come to rely. To receive the Hierophant's visions, we are commanded to pray at their shrines, and there are many who readily comply. May the road rise to meet you.
Well, I think that's going to be all for today. I'll go ahead and cut this one off. Thanks for watching, guys. And until next time. Bye.